I'm trying to take a hike off of Mount Hope Road in Adams County, just over the Franklin County line from Waynesboro. I mountain biked this several weeks ago and got turned around. I actually got lost and ended up on the other side of the mountain. So I'm back to try and hike it to find out where I went wrong. This is the parking area and trailhead for a system of a couple mile trails, again off of Mount Hope Road. This is the start of the trail as you cross Mount Hope Road. It immediately has a slight elevation, but not too bad. And it goes up a little more when you're walking it than it seems to when you're biking it. Now the trail flattens out, and it is a cold November day. It is November 14th, 2019, and last night we set or tied for record cold. Got down to 19 degrees, which is about 20 degrees below normal for this time of year. Not really sure if they have a name for this trail, so just going to name it the Mount Hope Trail. Actually, we come to the first turn, and that's exactly what it says. Mount Hope Trail, so there is a name for it. Okay. I missed that when I biked it. And we're going up an elevation slightly. Now we're going up a little steeper. It is hunting season in Pennsylvania, so you do have to be careful when you're in the woods. Although I just saw no vehicles around in any of the parking areas, so I don't think there's any hunters in this area today. Here we go up. And it looks like we have a log down, which wasn't down a couple weeks ago. I don't know if that tree was hit by lightning. We did have some storms about 2 weeks ago, but it was a big tree and split wide open several different areas. And got over that, and now we're heading with a gradual downhill. Okay, here we come to an intersection. There's a trail called Copper Run Trail. That's where I made a left and went out on the bike and got turned around. So I guess the Mount Hope Trail probably goes to the right. So today we'll take the Mount Hope Trail, find out where this goes, and another day come back and do the Copper Run Trail. Well, we have more debris down. Like I said, I didn't bike this the other day, or the other week. And it looks like this has been here for a while. So apparently there's not much maintenance being done on this trail. A lot of wood down. And we cleared another batch. Although cold, it is a beautiful day. As you can see, the sun's out, and it is supposed to warm up into the 40s today. Right now, it's probably about 32. And more debris in the trail. And we're headed to a slight downhill. This is a multi-use trail, and except for the debris down, it could be very easily biked on a mountain bike as well as hiked. Now we're getting into, looks like some brush that was maybe logged a few years back and is now growing back. It's real thick in there. I'm sure the deer love it. We're kind of out in the open. And skirting all this underbrush. I think I figured out where I went wrong on the mountain bike. I made a left back on that Copper Run trail, and it looks like this is a series of ridges, and I went over the second ridge and followed the ridge down and never came back over to get back on this trail. I ended up on Aaron Springs Road, which is on the other side, west of or east of the Mount Hope Road. I needed to come back over the ridge to get back over to Mount Hope. And somewhere along the line, I missed it. Okay, we're coming to another intersection. And I think this is probably where I needed to make a right when I was up there, come back down. I don't really see any signs. It's a big clearing. It looks like again, if this was logged at one time. There's a trail that comes out from here. And that probably takes you back up to that Copper Run. But it looks like the Mount Hope Trail made a right when we came out and heads down the mountain again. We'll stick with that today and save the other trails for another day. Yeah, there's a red marking. Yeah, showing a multi-use trail for hiking, biking, and horses. Okay. Now there's the first red dash I saw, and there's a red dash on that tree, I guess showing you the trail. But I didn't see any red dashes anywhere else, so again, I don't think this trail is very well maintained. Heading down what I assume is going down the other side of the ridge. Okay, now we're coming down actually to a gate on the road, but it has a red mark, State Forest land. There's a trail turning, but I don't see the trail. So backtrack. There is the red mark showing a turn in the trail. I don't know if because of the underbrush, the trail kind of just disappears. And go a little further, brings you back out on Mount Hope Road. Well, again, it's not what the map shows. It's supposed to circle back up into the woods, but I can't find it. So after searching for where Mount Hope Trail was supposed to turn, I couldn't find it. Ended up back down on Mount Hope Road. And unfortunately, I have to walk that back to my vehicle, which is probably over a mile away. Not what the map showed, or the Michaux State Forest map showed, how it was supposed to be. I don't know if it just got overgrown, was it maintained, but I'll be darned if I could find it. Followed it to where it said a turn, but no trail. Hope this video was helpful. One of the reasons I do these is so people can learn from my mistakes. The yellow outline is where the Mount Hope Trail was supposed to go. The red is where I could not find a trail and ended up back down in the road. And the yellow and orange is the trail that was shown on the map that I could not find.